probably one of the best series during these NBA playoffs. The Denver Nuggets versus the LA Clippers. Denver taking game 5, 131 to 115 in a surprising game because I didn't think Denver would win in that fashion, in just dominating fashion like that over this Clippers team who was on a tear towards the end of the season, who I think have been the better team in the series overall. It's just these guys from Denver, shorthanded, clawing, finding ways to win. Obviously, they snuck game 1 out with that performance. They snuck game 4 out. They stole game 4 with Aaron Gordon with the tick of catching that Nikola Jokic three-point shot and putting it in with 0.1 seconds left, leaving his hand to win that game 4. This has been an amazing series from comebacks, defensive possession streaks, great play from individual stars, just great overall play from these guys in this series. And looking at this series, you would have never thought. I thought the Clippers were going to win this in 6 because I just thought it would just been too much for Joker. The uncertainty of the health of Jamal Murray, who I will get into in a moment, and looking at this team, and you had these guys battling back and forth. The Clippers coming back big in the other game 4. You think that they're going to come back and win that game. Aaron Gordon tips in the dunk. Okay, cool, whatever. But it finally happened, ladies and gentlemen. The thing that you were waiting for was the James Harden game. And James Harden has been great in this series. I don't want to get on the wrong track here, but the James Harden game happened where he just doesn't show up. And he was big in game 1 and 2 and 3. And putting on quite a show in late game situations, especially in game 1, going back and forth with the lead changes. The ball was in his hand and he was making all the plays. And then this game happens where he goes 3 for 9, 11 points, 5 assists, and doesn't really, kind of getting shut down by Christian Braun in this game, just getting completely taken out of it. But the story of the game was Jamal Murray. 43 points, 8 threes made, and only shot 1 free throw in this game. The Jamal Murray game finally happened. Those guys were kind of showing up. Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Russell Westbrook had, 24 off the bench? Let me just check here. Russell Westbrook had 21 off the bench, having his return from injury, coming back and providing a boost for that team when they desperately needed it, where they were playing the drudges of their bench in previous games, and trying to find something. So now they have a guy that they can depend on going into that series. Towards the bench with Russell Westbrook's help there. Nikola Jokic didn't have a great game this game, only 13 points in this game. And the Clippers sell out on the defensive end there to stop him. But the issue is they didn't stop anybody else. Aaron Gordon had 23 points. Nikola Jokic only had 13 points. Russell Westbrook had 21 points. Christian Braun had 11. Those guys are scoring efficiently. And Michael Porter Jr. playing with a busted shoulder. I know there has been criticism of his play leading up to the playoffs and a couple early playoff games, but the way he's sticking it out there and giving it his all on that end, kudos to him. Kawhi Leonard has been fantastic in this series. It looks like he's back to the old Kawhi. He's been explosive. He's been dominant in certain stretches. James Harden finally had that flop of a game, with his history in the playoffs and stuff like that. You're just like, are you going to be able to just carry out a first-round series and just play well all the way through? And I guess you can give them credit for playing well the first couple games, but it's just like they need you consistently in order to beat this team. Norman Powell's also playing well with 16.8 points per game in this series. Zubac has been fantastic going up against the Joker. He has been absolutely fantastic. 27 points in this game, only 5 rebounds. They kept him off the boards, which is a good strategy from the Denver Nuggets. But he is worth every dollar extension that they signed, 3 years, $58 million before the beginning of the season. He has earned that. He has shown that he's worth that. This series has gone completely opposite way that I thought it would have. I thought the Clippers would have won this in 6 just because I just thought there were just too many guys. The Nuggets are essentially playing 5, maybe 5.5 guys against this Clippers team. And I don't know if it was the elevation up there in Denver that the Denver Nuggets are taking advantage of, but this series shouldn't be going like this because I didn't think the Nuggets would be able to have this type of performance, even with the best player in the world. And Nikola Jokic just carried this team through the first 4 games, and he finally had a bad game. And you think if he has a bad game, there's no chance that the Denver Nuggets have a chance in the series. There's no way that they can even win a game or be in a game and being competitive. They dominated this game. Just being efficient, shooting, I believe, 50. Where was it? Shooting 55% from the field and 51% from 3. And especially this Clippers team that is supposed to be one of the better defensive teams and has the personnel to go at these guys, and especially to slow down Jamal Murray with Chris Dunn and Derrick Jones Jr. and Kawhi and these other guys, these other athletes that can stick out, maybe even Nicholas Batum even at certain stretches. But he tore them apart. And that was unexpected, and especially if you thought Joker was going to have a bad game and Jamal Murray's not 100% and Russell Westbrook's coming back from injury and all this stuff going on, I didn't expect it to go this way. And you can argue that the Clippers could have swept Denver. That game 1 opportunity where they lost 112-110, they were in control of that game, ended up losing. Game 4, they battled back, got close, and then ended up losing at the buzzer, which was crazy. And this is just a seesaw battle between these teams. And ironically, Denver's up on them 3-2, playing fantastic. And I wouldn't have expected that. I thought Denver would have just been dead tired playing up against these guys here. I really did not see that happening. I'm shocked by that series there, by Denver being up 3-2. But kudos to those guys. Those guys are have championship pedigree and showing a fight in this series.